I am going to do something I've never done before on this channel. I'm actually going to do a live language exchange. And one of the most important things for a language exchange is preparation. So I've got snacks and yeah, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna be using a brand new language exchange app and I'll have a link to it in the description below. And I'm gonna be meeting a new Korean friend and I've never met her before. I actually don't even know what she looks like. She didn't include a picture, but you know, she seems okay, and I mean, she's a native Korean speaker. Isn't that the only important thing anyway? Oh, I think they're here. 들어오세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, Choi Sisters. Hey, Billy.
You must be Billy, right? I brought my friend.
Hey.
1 + 1.
Choi Sisters.
You two again? I can't believe this. So for those of you who don't know the Choi Sisters, they normally hang out on their YouTube channel teaching things like Korean culture and language. But today I guess they're crashing this video I'm making for tips about how to do a language exchange.
Oh my god.
Oh, 맛있겠다.
I was hungry. Thank you.
Do you want one? I can give you one if you want.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Well, I guess we can just start the language exchange then.
언어 교류는 자기소개부터 해야 돼요.
자기소개요? 네, 그럼
근데
안녕하세요.
게스트가 먼저 해야 되는 거 아닌가요? 안녕하세요. 저희는 귀엽고 예쁘고 흥미로운 최정입니다.
All right, then I guess we'll just start the language exchange.
Okay, let's go. Finally.
So the first tip that I wanted to share with all of you is to set your expectations before you start the language exchange. So what do you say that we do 30 minutes of English and then 30 minutes of Korean?
Wait a second. You think we're here to speak English? I mean, come on,
no,
our English is perfect.
No, I didn't mean it like...
We're just here to speak Korean only, right? You don't want to learn Korean?
No,
Come on.
yeah.
Are you looking for a girlfriend?
Oh,
on the
gee.
app, just like other weird guys?
No.
That is
No,
very
it's nothing like that.
Okay.
네, 한국말 할게요.
한국말 좀
하세요.
하세요.
So, I mean, I guess if they only want to speak Korean, that's better for me, right? I'll ask them a question then. 오늘. 네네. 오늘 뭐 했어요? 네네. 오늘 뭐 했어요? 뭐 했어요? So make sure that you say what you're looking for or know what they're looking for right in the beginning, whether that's you want them to only speak in Korean or you want them to correct all of your mistakes or only correct your mistakes when they can't understand you. 그러면 정말 못 알아들을 정도로 크게 실수를 하면 그때만 고쳐주세요.
못 알아들을 정도로
네.
뭐 그래 알겠어.
그 정도는? 네.
참아보죠.
그럼 오늘 뭐 했어요?
오늘 뭐 했어요?
그냥 좀 참아.
Okay, keep going.
The next tip that I have for you is to remember that it's a language exchange. So you should be using Korean. Just try to use as much Korean as possible.
아니, 한국말 많이 하셔야죠. 한국말로 그거 다시 말하세요.
이 구독자 중에 한국어 잘 모르는 사람이 있을 수 있으니까요.
구독자분들을 위해서라도 한국어를 쓰셔야 되는 거예요. 구독자분들은 한국어 안 늘게 하실 거예요? 정신 차리세요,
아니에요.
정신.
한국말 많이 해야죠.
다시 sake of subscribers. 이해하셨어요?
네, 이해했습니다. 네, 알겠습니다.
Thank God.
The next tip that I have for you is besides just focusing on conversation, try doing some activities together that'll encourage you to use the language, like playing games or solving puzzles or reading together.
좋은 생각이에요.
그래서 가져왔어요.
자, 하나는 세계사 신문이고요. 하나는 의학서적. 뭐 한번 골라보세요.
이거 어려운데요?
어려워야
어려운데요?
늘죠.
화려한 자태?
자태가 뭘까요?
자태요?
5, 4, 3,
명태?
2, 1,
자태?
땡!
진짜 못하겠다.
아니, 혹시
나가자.
진짜 이거
진짜 못하겠다, 익스체인지. 정말.
The next tip is to be aware of your current Korean level and don't feel too bad if you can't have a full Korean conversation. After all, language exchange is to help you to improve your language.
빌리가 한국말 너무 잘하니까 오늘 조금 더 어려운 거 하자.
그래, 안 그러면 늘질 않아요.
어려운 거 해줄게.
챌린지가 항상 있어야지.
기체후 일양만강 하옵시고
옥체금한 하옵심을 앙축하나이다. 자, 이게 무슨 뜻일까요?
무슨 뜻일까?
혹시 식사하셨어요?
땡.
아유,
땡. 한참
역시,
멀었네.
멀었어, 아직.
역시 다음 레벨을 항상
조금
봐야
더,
돼요.
Remember though, it's supposed to be helpful, so don't stress too much about this.
스트레스가 좀 있어야죠.
그렇지, 자극이 있어야지.
러닝에
한국말
자극이 없으면 아무것도 배울 수가 없어요. 자, 다시.
네. The next tip that I have for you, and this is really important, is that remember you're doing a language exchange. Your language partner isn't your Korean teacher, so don't expect them to do everything for you.
저기요.
우리 선생님이에요.
우리 되게 비싼 사람들이에요. 공짜인
네.
줄 알았어요?
공짜인
네?
줄 알았나 봐.
아니,
청구할
어이가
거예요.
없네,
언어
진짜?
교환 뭐 공짜로 하는 줄 알았는데.
아니, 지금 그럼 우리가 뭐를 위해 여기 있다고 생각하는 거예요?
그냥
빌리 만나기 위해서?
아, 진짜 웃기다. 우리 데이트하는 줄 알았나 봐.
Okay, that's the end of the
That
section.
was so mean.
That's good. That's good.
So mean.
Of course, that was acting. They are normally not that mean.
We're
normally.
not mean at all, you guys.
No, they're great. I've known about their channel for years now. They talk about Korean culture, Korean language. So in this video, although it was kind of a comedy video about language exchange, these were real tips for language exchange.
Yes.
I've done a lot of language exchange before. I still do it, and many of my best friends, in fact, yeah, my best friends I met through doing language exchange. So I think it's great.
nice.
But do you have any other tips for people doing language exchange?
Oh, I think I
You
can
have
maybe. It's set a goal and set a timeline and share it with your exchange partner, language exchange partner. So, for example, if you want to read a book by November or by December, you can share with your friend and exchange partner, and she or he will help you achieve that goal, and you can motivate yourself.
That's a
right?
good point. Yeah,
That's
usually
good.
you have language exchange and you just think like, oh, every week we'll meet once or twice or
Right,
talk.
right.
But then you don't really think about like what's the purpose of your language
Exactly,
exchange. So
exactly.
yeah, if you have some sort of goal, I
Yeah,
think that would
yeah.
help. Any other tips?
I have maybe two short
Okay.
tips. First one is don't be afraid to speak the
Yeah.
language that you're trying to learn because it's just language exchange, right? So just relax and
It's not like conquering a country.
Of course, yeah.
So random.
Conquering.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just
Yeah.
talking to each other.
You guys are learning each other's language, so just relax and speak. And the second tip that I want to share with you guys is maybe ask for feedback.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because your partner, the exchange partner, might be worried about getting you offended.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so ask first.
Because if you don't ask for feedback, they might be worried about giving feedback.
They're just going to say,
right?
oh, you know, it's perfect unless
You're
you
good.
ask for feedback. Like, can
Yeah.
you tell me how I can improve or what things did you notice? Like, really tell me. Then you're going to get something that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. I think those are all really good tips.
Yep.
Okay. Any stories of doing language exchange, good or bad?
Actually, I worked at Annam Hospital in nearby
yes, you
the
did.
Korea University, and I was volunteering for the translator. And there was a patient who is supposed to be a patient who wanted to exchange language. He just came like
To the hospital?
to the hospital twice a week for a language exchange.
Okay.
So it was really hard for me because I had to translate between the doctor and my friend in language exchange.
Right.
He just wanted to talk
With you.
with me in Korean and in English. So
Oh, okay.
Wow.
so it helped me to improve English, but I couldn't concentrate on my role, which was translating.
Yeah, I've done so many language exchanges, and most of them go well, but I've had some bad experiences. The worst experiences, though, are usually just when I go to meet a Korean and then they don't want to use any Korean to me. So sometimes that happens. They treat me like I'm a free English teacher.
That is so
That's bad.
It's happened
rude.
sometimes. So I usually just talk with them for 30 minutes or so. They
English?
buy me a drink. Yeah, I'll drink something. I'm like, okay, thanks.
so funny.
See you, and then I never contact them again. But most of the time, no. Most of the time, I have good
Okay.
experiences meeting people. It's fun. Other people are just as nervous as you are. So I've had a lot of good experiences with that. with
Nice,
friends.
nice.
All right, so that was a really fun time. time. I had a fun time making this video together with the Choi Sisters. Do you have anything else you want to say to my audience before we go?
Oh yes, sure. Actually, when I started to learn English, the very easy way for me was to listen to a lot of English kid songs.
Yes.
So based on our experience, we are going to upload a lot of Korean kid songs, which
Korean
are,
kid songs.
Yeah, which are very, very easy to
And fun.
and
because
fun.
we dance
Right.
and sing at the same time.
Right. We sometimes become bears, teddy bears, and rabbits.
Yeah.
So those contents will be
Uploaded.
interesting, uploaded. So hope you like it.
Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.
다음에